Logline. When an ambitious young Liberian man chases the dream of a better life in America, he's blindsided by the harsh realities of survival, only to return years later as a reluctant mentor, guiding a new arrival through the same unforgiving maze he once fought to escape. Synopsis. Part 1 follows Tito's arrival, romance, and hard choices under family pressure. Part 2 fast-forwards to Tito as a steady electrician who mentors Kojo, a newcomer tempted by quick cash. With guidance from community anchors and lessons learned the hard way. They build sustainable lives and teach others to do the same. Key selling points. Emotional immigrant odyssey with authentic Liberian voice. Timely themes. Remittances, survival mentorship. Strong urban plus diaspora appeal. Festival-friendly. Two-part arc supports franchise series potential. Fidel sat by the small airplane window, staring down as Monrovia grew smaller beneath him. The bustling capital of Liberia, with its rust-red rooftops and streets alive with noise, was shrinking into a patchwork of green and brown. He pressed his forehead against the cool glass. Somewhere deep in his chest, excitement and fear wrestled like brothers. He whispered to himself almost like a prayer, America. The land of milk and honey, that's what everyone back home had called it. But his mother had also told him a parable before he left. Kukujumuku, if you are not in it, you don't know it. Fidel didn't yet understand what she meant. He was about to. When the plane touched down at JFK Airport, he inhaled the foreign air like a man reborn. He walked through the arrivals gate clutching his small bag, his mind full of plans, school, work, money for his family. He was certain he'd make it. He had to, meeting Tonian. Life had its own way of weaving people together. Fidel's sister Erica was already studying at a college in the States. Her dorm was a gathering spot for friends, laughter, makeup scattered across desks, photo albums tossed open on the bed. One evening, her roommate Tonian stumbled on a photograph of Fidel. "Who is this?" Tonian asked, her finger resting on the smiling young man in the picture. "That's my brother," Erica replied with a mischievous grin. "Do you like him?" The room erupted into teasing. Go girl," the other girls chanted, and though Tonian tried to hide her blush, the truth was already written across her face. The first call. Not long after, Erica phoned her brother. "Bro, I've got news for you," she said. Fidel laughed softly. "What now, Erica? You always have some crazy story." "No, I'm serious. I've got a friend here who likes you." Fidel paused, incredulous. How can she like me when she's never even seen me? But then Tonian's shy voice came on the line. "Hello, it's me, I'm Tonian." Something about the softness of her tone melted him. Their conversation was awkward, sweet, and full of nervous laughter. When they hung up, Fidel couldn't stop smiling. For the first time since leaving Liberia, his heart felt light. The struggles of America. But life in America was not all sweet phone calls and laughter. Fidel lived with a man named Mr. Kali, a fellow Liberian who had once struggled the same way. Mr. Kali had rules: no freeloading, no wasting money, no endless calls tying up his phone line. One night when Tonian called, it was Mr. Kali who answered. His voice was sharp, impatient. "Young lady, Tito is not here. And don't be calling this late. Don't your mama teach you manners?" Fidel overheard, ashamed and furious. America, the land of opportunity, was already grinding him down. Low-paying work at a restaurant, no phone of his own, and constant pressure from home. His mother called often, asking about money. His siblings needed school fees. There was never enough. So Fidel sent money back, every dollar scraped together from dishwashing shifts. 2 weeks' pay gone in an instant, transferred through Western Union. He told his mother not to thank him, this was his duty. But each transfer pushed him deeper into exhaustion and debt. A love tested. Despite the hardship, Tonian stayed by his side. She sent him photographs of herself, her smile radiant and hopeful. Fidel treasured them, holding them close after long nights of work. Their phone calls stretched into whispered confessions and romantic promises. But love is fragile under the weight of survival. Fidel found himself torn in two. the pull of his family's needs across the ocean, and the desire to build a future with Tonian. Every dollar he sent home was a dollar he couldn't spend on himself, on his education, or on their relationship. He began to wonder, would he have to sacrifice love for duty, or duty for love? Rat Race novel adaptation. The burden of responsibility. Fidel's days in America settled into a rhythm of sacrifice. By day he worked off-the-books shifts at a West Indian restaurant, scrubbing pots and running orders. By night he lay on the sofa in Mr. Colley's living room, staring at the ceiling, his mind racing with numbers, how much he earned, how much he owed, how much he could send home. Every phone call from Liberia carried the same refrain. Fidel, the children need school fees, there is no food, rent is due. His mother's voice trembled with both love and need. Fidel never wanted her to feel she had sent her son away in vain. He sent what little he had, sometimes entire paychecks, while he himself lived on instant noodles and borrowed favors. One night, after wiring 2 weeks of wages back home, he sat with Erica on the phone. His voice cracked under the pressure. Life here is not what we thought, Erica. This place is hard. I can't even save. Mr. Colley is on me about bills and the family keeps calling. How can I get on my feet like this? Erica's tone was firm but caring. Listen, Fidel, America is not easy, you have to take care of yourself first. If you don't, you'll end up with nothing to give. You think sending money now is helping, but it's only breaking you. Tie your heart, be strong, this country is for men, not boys. Her words stung. He wanted to argue, but deep inside he knew she was right. Love in the shadows. Through it all, Tonian became Fidel's anchor. Their calls stretched into the early mornings. They teased, dreamed, and even slipped into the kind of intimacy only love can create. She once whispered to him after a shower, giggling at her own boldness. I'm wearing your favorite colors. He closed his eyes, imagining her. And for a few blissful moments, the weight of the world lifted. But reality always intruded. Mr. Colley's sharp voice would cut into their moments, demanding to use the phone, or yanking the cord from the wall in anger. More than once, Fidel found himself standing in the rain at a payphone, clutching the receiver as he apologized to Tonian for yet another broken call. Don't worry, she told him softly one night, her heart aching at his struggle. I'll send you money for a phone. At least that way no one can control our love. Her kindness humbled him. It was one thing for his family in Liberia to depend on him. It was another for the woman he loved to carry him too.